Hey, how you doing? I'm Mark. Hey, look, growing stuff. Actually, I am. If you look over here, you probably can't see it, but I am growing stuff. I'll show you that in a minute. I thought it was probably about time that give you a little update on what's going on. It's going to be mostly kind of a narration to video and stills and that sort of thing. Been sort of cleaning up the garden, getting things ready to go. The benches need a little touch-up paint here and there, and can't really quite do that yet. It's a little too chilly for that. It snowed a couple of days ago. Just throwing that out there. Rude. Well, anyway, I got the benches to clean off. Get those touched up paint-wise. The barrels I need to clean out, make sure they're good and ready to go for the season. Got to clean out the reservoir pit, and I have to get the area for the electrical box ready to go as well. Done a little bit more work here on the raised hoop house. Got a couple of doors ready to go. These two, I need two more. I tell you, it is not easy to find straight 2x2s to make a nice door. It just seems almost impossible to do. But once that's going, I'll put some plastic over it. And I've also purchased some 70% shade cloth and 40% shade cloth. Start with the obviously the 70 to go over this. That's where I'll move my my starts that I'll talk about in just a second. I'll move those out here when they get a little bit bigger. And then I'm hardening off out here. Probably have to put a little heater in here. I'm not really sure how that's going to work yet, but we'll work that out later. So last Saturday I was able to move my starts from the little rock wool sheets to individual pots and move those into the flood table. That's a 4x4 flood table. Last week I put the starts in there, the 18th, and they have done quite well in the last week. Looking really nice, and some of them get a little bit bigger. Hoping I can get the raised hoop house ready to go by the time these are ready to be moved outdoors. And as a lot of you know, I've been trying to work out grafting, and I tried a couple of times throughout the winter, and one last try when I did my regular seedlings. I did some rootstock seedlings as well as some extra San Marzanos and extra brandywines. Of my 40 rootstock seeds that I planted, 40 plus actually, it's probably more like, I don't know, 47 or something like that. 4 came up and were usable, and that's a bit disappointing. I did order some more rootstock seed and a bunch more brandywines, so we're going to try another round of those. They'll be a little later start, but if I can get them going, that'd be cool. So I was able to make 4 grafts, and 3 of the 4 survived for the first week and a day so far, which is a good sign. I kind of like that. I kept them in the dark for 4 days, kind of weaned them off that slowly. And some great hints from David Dube, his channel. As he mentioned in one of his getting difficult seeds started, I may have put my rootstock seeds too deep, and that may be why I lost basically 90% of my seeds. Probably should have gone a little bit higher in the rock wool and not used the pre-drilled holes for the seeds. And one thing I did do incorrectly when I grafted these, I made my cut above the seed leaves, and I should have made the cut on the rootstock below the seed leaves. As David Dube mentioned, the big problem with that is that I'm going to have now some suckers growing from the rootstock, and you certainly don't want that. Well, I think that's probably about it for this week. I'm probably not going to do weekly updates until there seems to be stuff to talk about. I'll do updates more when they are warranted, as opposed to any sort of a schedule. Well, anyway, have yourself a fantastic week or two, and we'll see you.